I'm now going to start the discussion for your laboratory 5B, which is entitled the if statement formula. Okay. The first steps, I will be skipping procedure 3.1 and 3.2. I will be proceeding with procedure 3.3, guys. So the first step is, of course, to adjust the row height of row 1. So we are going to adjust particular row height. So let's start with row 1. So row 1, right click on row 1, click row height, then change the row height to 35, then click OK. And the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to adjust row height of a particular rows all together or at the same time. So how can we do that one? So the first thing that we're going to do is to click row 2, click the control key steady, then click row 3, then click row 6. So that is what we mean when we're talking about highlighting of non-adjacent rows. So to highlight or to select non-adjacent row, all you need to do is to press the control key. Next, we are going to execute right click on row 2, click row height, and change the row height to 25. Then click OK. And automatically, the row height of 3 rows will be changed all together at the same time. Okay, next, right click on row 5, click row height, then we'll be changing this one into 30. Then click OK. After we are done changing the row height of those particular rows, we are now going to put the data on those rows. Okay, let's start with row 1. Click A1 to G1. Click Merge and Center. Press all caps, then type John B. Lacson Foundation, Maritime University. Space, parentheses, Arevalo, close parentheses, comma, Incorporated. Okay, next. Highlight A2 to G2, merge cell or merge in center, I mean. Then type the address, Tanto, Nino, Alt 164 for small letter N, Arevalo, Iloilo City. Okay, next. Highlight A3 to G3, type the telephone number and the email of the school. L, telephone number 8361080/email http I'm sorry, www.pblfmu.edu.th. And the next thing that we're going to do is to highlight A5 to G5, merge and center, then type grading sheet. Then next, highlight A6 to G6, merge and center, type prelim period without a parenthesis. Next, we are now going to select cells vertically. So A8, click steady down to A12. Merge and center, then type student name. Next, E8 to B12, merge and center, type student ID number. The next, C8 to C12, merge and center, then type classroom activities, which is 10%. Then D8 to D12, merge and center, then type quizzes, which is 20%. and type, then highlight or click EA to E12, merge and center, then type prelim sum. So that is 40%. Then highlight F8 to F12, merge and center, then type prelim, I'm sorry, type laboratory, which is 30%. And last, G8 to G12, merge and center, type prelim grade. And if you're already done typing all those data, the next thing that we're going to do is to format those particular cells, starting with the title cell. Okay, on the title cell, the main title. So we are going to right click on John B. Lacson, then format cells. Then let's start with alignment, center, wrap text, then font. Guys, under font, under the color of a particular font and shading, I want you to combine two colors of a particular school. Yung color ng school, any school here in the Philippines, kid. So for example, bold, then I'm going to click 12, bold 12, then I will be choosing maroon as my font. Then in my fill color, I will be choosing gold on my fill color. So I will be representing University of San Agustin, red and gold. Okay, next. After you're done formatting the title, you have to copy this format to the grading sheet. Ayan lang. Click Format Painter, then click it on the grading sheet. Okay. Next, for the address, right-click. Mag-interchange na po yung kulay ng dalawa. So, format cells, the same process. Alignment, center, wrap text. Then font. So, you have to click bold. You have to click 12. Then, mag-interchange ng kulay. Siya naman yung font mo naman yung gold mo. Then, yung fill mo naman yung maroon or red mo. Ayan. So, format painter, telephone number, format painter, prelim period. Yan. So the next thing that we're going to do is to format student name up to prelim grade. Same process, format cells, alignment, center, wrap text. Then for the font, you have to follow the formatting features of the title, of the main title, of the first title. Bold, 12, then the font is maroon or dark red. Then the color is gold. Then click OK. Ayan po. So, nagtaka kayo bakit hindi ako nag-format painter? Kasi po, kapag nag-format painter ako, i-merge niya po lahat ito. Magiging student name na lang yung matitira. So, student name, adjust. Student ID number, adjust. Classroom activities, adjust. Quizzes is okay. Prelim exam is okay. Lab is okay. And prelim grade is okay. Then the next thing that we're going to do after we are done with the formatting features of those particular cells, the next thing that we're going to do is to type family names. Family names of your classmate, and please include yourself in the list. Okay, let me start with, for example, Cabrillios at column A, row 13, all caps po, Cabrillios. Then, let's put Ramo. Then, we have Limpag. Then, Nisales. Then, Orpesa. Okay. Guys, after you have typed those family name or all those family name, the next thing that you're going to do is highlight the 5 family name. Proceed at the sort ascending or sort in filter, but in some other Microsoft Excel program, it is sort ascending. So select sort A to Z. So automatically, this is the sort warning dialog box. You have to click continue with the current selection. Please select continue with the current selection. Then sort. Then the next thing that you are going to do is to put their ID number, the ID number of those names that you have inserted, but not to waste so much time, you can create any ID numbers you like. So JA0000 And all you need to do is to drag the mouse downward, automatically 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, respectively.